For those who don't know me, my name is Michelle Yamzar. I'm a research assistant professor in the office center. And just wanted to give a very brief introduction today. You know that we are celebrating 25 years of acoustic droplet vaporization. This foundational paper titled Acoustic Droplet Vaporization for Therapeutic and Diagnostic Application was submitted to the Journal of Ultrasound in Medicine and Biology exactly 25 years ago, on July 12, 1999, by Drs. Oliver Kripfgans, Brian Fowlkes, Doug Miller, Peter Elphick, and Paul Carson. This foundational paper started an entirely new field of research. It set off numerous dissertations and launched numerous careers, mine included, and also those of some of the colleagues present here. Just to make sure that people know and they're familiar with acoustic droplet vaporization, because basically acoustic droplet vaporization, known as ADV, refers to the phase transition from a liquid droplet to a gas bubble using ultrasound. As you can see, the schematic on top, and also taken by the camera. Since the introduction of ADV by this group, a number of applications have been proposed for ADV. Just to name a few: local drug delivery, thermal modulation, phase aberration correction, oxygen scavenging, and so on. Here you're looking at the radiology timeline, the distinguished history of radiology at the University of Michigan. This timeline highlights the century of discoveries that took place in our department from 1913 all the way to 2013. As you can see, this timeline marks the first medical acoustic droplet vaporization by this group, just showcasing the pioneering contribution of this group. The foundational paper by Oliver, Brian, John, and Paul has received 652 citations as of last week, edge index of 35. And looking at the annual citation of this paper over the past 25 years, you can see the sustained and continued impact of this study on the research. Just doing a little bit of research on the citations using Google Scholar, Web of Science, and Scopius database, over 50 universities and research institutes in more than 22 states have studied acoustic droplet vaporization. And obviously it's an understatement because not necessarily all the published papers in the groups who are studying ADV would necessarily cite the first paper from 25 years ago. And just looking at the number of publications based on universities in the US, you can see apart from University of Michigan, University of North Carolina, and Utah, and other universities have contributed quite significantly to the advancement of this field after the foundational paper was published. I just wanted to point out this other plot that shows the number of citations only from the University of Michigan, only on ADV studies over the past 25 years. And this shows that the University of Michigan was not just the birthplace of ADV, but also it keeps and continues to be one of the major players in this field. The global impact and the broader interests of ADV, again using database from Scopus and Web of Science, Google Scholar, over 125 universities and research institutes worldwide have studied acoustic droplet vaporization. And you can see the span of this map on the left. And apart from the US, obviously there's other countries in Europe, in Asia, in Australia. And looking at some of the publications from the international universities, University of Toronto, Sunnybrook, University of Twente in the Netherlands have significantly contributed to this field after the foundational paper. And I also wanted to mention that on December 19, 2019, the first clinical study using ADV was also launched. This was pushed by the Institute of Cancer Research and Phoenix Solutions in Norway. They actually, the trial was using patients with cancer, with liver cancer, and they used ADV to release chemotherapeutic drug, and this phase is still ongoing. So I just want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Brian, Oliver, Paul, and Doug. Your dedication and guidance have shaped this field and have inspired so many of us. And for so many of us, just joining this group was not about the quality of research instead of the art. Research that's going on is mostly because of the incredibly supportive friendly and respectful environment that you have built here. So on behalf of the entire ultrasound group, I would like to thank you for being great mentors and wonderful friends. Thank you. So next, what you will be watching is a short video clip, roughly 15 minutes long, that we have put together for this celebration. And then we will have short speeches by Dr. Mario Fabili, Dr. Brian Fowlkes, Dr. Paul Carson, and Dr. Oliver Kripfgans. Unfortunately, Dr. Doug Miller informed us that he cannot attend today. I'll make sure he gets the photos and the videos of this celebration. We will have a short time for questions. If you have any questions on the authors, please feel free to ask. And we ask you to stick around. We have a very talented photographer. We want to take a group picture for our social media at the end. And feel free to help yourself with a cake. We have a very delicious cake. And while you're watching this clip and listening to us, feel free to have coffee and cake. All right, so let's watch this video